No, you don't need money and resource to make a change in your organization. Sometimes you could make a huge change and significant change actually by just changing the culture of your organization or changing your leadership style. Remember, you are a leader in the organization. One of your responsibility is to take decision. And to make a good decision, the only way to make good decision, that we get good information. How we get good information? We get good information from listening to people who are around us in the organization. However, in many organizations, we don't promote the active listening. We don't open door for people to come and to speak. We don't allow people to come and share their idea. Why? Because we are very busy as a leader, or we don't have time, or we think our idea is the best. Okay? Now I want to tell you, if you're really looking to improve your organization and to be on the top of the game, you have to listen. You have to change the culture. You have to create a culture where people feel comfortable to come knock on your door and to share their idea. I can tell you this could be time consuming sometimes. It could take a lot of your time. You could listen to 100 ideas. 95% of these ideas could be trash. And 5%, however, will be a good idea and worth listening to. However, if you kill the listening culture from the beginning, these 5%, they will never reach to you. And that's why I keep emphasizing that as a leader or a manager in an organization, always promote listening. I hate hierarchy. Hierarchy is the cancer for organization. It's good for army, but for organization, no. Hierarchy is just gonna delay the process of work. It's just gonna filter the communication in the organization. It's just bad in all ways. I don't like it. Okay? However, if you have to work with that hierarchy, try always to skip the hierarchy every once in a while. With all respect to your manager, I mean, create a culture, that open culture, where you tell your manager, sometimes I have to skip this hierarchy and go to talk to people on the floor. Okay? Why I'm saying that? Because as the message gets from the bottom to the top of the hierarchy, it's gonna get filtered. Remember, as a manager, CEO, executive in your organization, you are surrounded by manager. And these managers, they've been working for you for a while. They understand your personality. They know what makes you happy, and they know what makes you angry as well. So they always filter the information that comes to you. And they get you to hear the message that you want to hear. It never changes, okay? So that's why I'm saying that sometimes we need to skip that hierarchy and go to talk to people on the floor, because guys, listening, important part of it is getting the emotion and the feeling with the message. So if I'm a head manager for a hotel and I have valet parking driver who struggle with his job, my manager will not deliver the feeling and the emotion of that as when I go talk to him and he's telling me what he's going through every day. So that's why I keep emphasizing on every once in a while. I'm not saying every day or every week. Every once in a while, get yourself on the floor, go talk to people, sense their emotion, show them that you are listening, active listening, okay? This will make a huge difference in your organization. It doesn't make you any less. I know that many managers feel like intimidated by some new blood that come to organization and share a new idea and so on. But I can tell you one thing, if you are intimidated by anyone to take your position, well, you are not a leader then. Leave the organization or go find something else. Because again, if I'm in my position and have someone who is interested in my position, yes, if you are capable, come in. I will move up actually in the hierarchy. I will look for a better position. That should be the mentality of the leader. That should always think about, okay? Second thing about listening culture, remember, there is no good employee, and here I'm emphasizing on good employee, want to work with a manager who doesn't listen. We all hear about this manager who's like, employee will tell you, well, he doesn't care, he will just do whatever he thinks is right, okay? And then that manager, I can tell you, he's gonna end up with the people that have nothing to say, nothing to share, no new idea. Why? Because all good employee, they already left. They went to an organization that can appreciate them and they can listen to their idea as well. So that's why it's important for you to create that culture of listening. Okay? Another important point, guys. Remember, the longer you stay in your organization, the least you will know about its culture. Again, the longer you stay in your organization, the least that you would know about the culture. We have a saying, it says, the painter does not smell the paint, which is mean that as you stay long in the organization, you get used to everything's going on around. So you're not sensitive to that culture. So the question here, who knows about the culture? You guys tell me, who do you think knows about that culture? No. No. I can tell you, the new blood, the new employees who just joined the company, these are the people who will be sensitive to your culture and they can spot right away what's going on in your organization. Therefore, you need to find a way to get them to speak, to provide feedback. Because I can tell you, the next great product, it will come from this generation. Why? Because they understand the value. It not will come from the senior employee who's in the organization for 20 years. So therefore, as I said, if you're not listening, you're gonna end up by yourself in the organization, or you're gonna end up surrounding yourself with the people who have nothing to share or nothing to say. Guys, there's a book for Andy Stanley about leadership. Go and read that book. It would really make it different in your life and in your organization. And go out there and make different in your organization. See you guys.